Thoughts by me. What if? Have you ever had something that you were thinking about and just couldn't get it out of your mind? I've been thinking about the pyramids of Giza and how they were built, and I have a thought. It may be wrong, but I have a thought about how the pyramids were built and thinking outside the box. In the Bible, a few passages come to mind. We see here three stories, which represents the three world ages. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end, said our Lord in Matthew 24. Genesis 6:4, King James Version. There were giants in the earth in those days. Then I looked for scientific stuff. For the last few billion years, the moon's gravity has been raising tides in Earth's oceans, which the fast spinning Earth attempts to drag ahead of the sluggishly orbiting moon. The result is that the moon is being pushed away from the Earth by 1.6 inches, 4 centimeters per year, and our planet's rotation is slowing. That's according to space.com and Forbes.com. So, thought, what if at one time the Earth had less gravity? That sure would make lifting big blocks easier. But what if also, because of the less gravity, people and things were bigger? Giants. We know there have been articles that show they existed, and the Bible said they existed too. And this is from National Geographic. And the article was Ancient Roman Giant Found Oldest Complete Skeleton with Giantism. Giant trees. We know around the world there have been found giant trees, but this is just one of the articles from Live Science. Ancient giant tree found petrified in Thailand. Dinosaurs. Now, oh my, what we notice is we have alligators, sea turtles, crocodiles, lizards, and many other smaller, as considered reptilians or dinosaurs. Some of these date back to then to include ancestors that we have now. Okay, so I looked up gravity on Earth, and according to ZME Science, according to a statement by Gunther B., and I'm not going to list the last name, in this day, Earth's magnetic field is in fact 10% weaker than it was 150 years ago when the first measurements were conducted, and it is getting weaker faster and faster. So, in the beginning, the article goes on to state his theory is even more stunning as he says that this took place before. This process happened a few times in the past and life was affected, but it was not extinct. So shall it be in the end. So, what if big is what happens when the gravity on the planet is weaker and all things become naturally bigger? When the planet's gravity is lesser, which brings to mind the why of dinosaurs, big trees, giant people, and big places and pyramids. I wonder if gravity was much less then and therefore made lifting big, huge rocks so much easier, besides the fact that man would have been much taller. So these are my wonderings and what ifs, not to be taken as fact, just as thought, because I was sitting here trying to figure out, just as everybody else has, how they got those big, huge blocks into a pyramid. Anyways, you guys, have a great night or day, wherever you are.